Hello, and welcome to Myst's World, episode 8. Yeah, how have you guys been? As you can see, I've been trying to solve my audio problem, and I still think it's not solved, but I think I've definitely fixed some issues, so yeah, that's taken care of. The plans for today's episode is we are going to build an interesting minecart system. So we're going to build a minecart system where we could take minecart chests all the way to the desert and like up in the sky here. We're going to take a bunch of minecart chests and ourselves, and we'll be able to move them around to get a bunch of sand in one go, because I haven't gone to the end dimension yet, and I don't plan to for a while. I'm not particularly fond of the end dimension. And yeah, we'll be doing things with shulker boxes later, but for now I want to do minecart stuff. So transportation of items with minecarts and all that cool stuff. And as you can see with the good old speed 2 potion, I can easily build this bridge out like all the way. So yeah, it's not so bad. And I'm crouching. It's just slightly slower than walking, I think. And thankfully I've got a bunch of snow, so I'll just keep building this bridge out, and then I'll come back to you guys once it's done. Alright, so I have built the snow bridge all the way to the desert, and now I'm running back so that I can set up the next step. I still don't have a definitive plan for what I'm doing, but I've got an idea, and that's all I need. So I'm gonna build a small little platform over here, like so. And my plan is that we'll have a nice little minecart store here so we can release them at like one after the other. It'll be like serial data transfer, but instead of redstone signals, it's minecarts. Alright, so here's the plan, guys. So we're gonna have little slanted rail things like this, and we're going to use some kind of control logic to control the way these rails are facing. Right now they're facing the wrong way, but we can easily fix that with some redstone. So the idea is that whenever a minecart rolls into one of these cells, we can simply flip the rail's direction so it faces this way, and then this rail will be facing up, so it'll go this way, and we can just keep loading minecarts. And that should basically do it. And we can store the minecarts up here, and we'll have fence gates so that the minecarts will stay up here but cannot roll down unless commanded to. And then we'll use a single power rail to load the minecart into a thing I showcased a few days ago. So we can use only a very few amount of power rails to load it into the booster minecart, and then we could just boost our minecarts and the player all the way to the other side where they'll be processed, and yeah, it should be fun. Now, with 3 of these, we can already fill 2 double chests if my inventory is full as well, but I'm going to I think I'm just going to have 4 minecarts here. I think 4 loads of sand is plenty, actually, because I won't have much storage for the sand anyways, so that's 2 double chests of sand. Now, another idea we could do is just make a pest dispenser. Actually, oh, that's even a better idea. Alright, let's scrap this one. We're gonna make a pest dispenser, I think. Wait. Should I? Oh my gosh, it's so hard to decide. Here's the problem with the pest dispenser. If the player wanted to dock somewhere, well, his minecart would go into the pest dispenser, right? Let me think about this. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is kind of... Wow. Let me think about this. Alright, I've got an idea. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll use a counter to count how many chest minecarts passed by. But after it counts to 4, we'll have the player minecart park over here. Somewhere. Okay. Yeah, no, let's scrap this. Okay, we'll scrap that. And we'll build a Pez dispenser, like somewhere here. So I'll just build it up and then we'll see what it's like. Alright, guys. I think I have a better idea. Instead of building the classic Pez dispenser, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try to load the minecarts into a water stream. And then from there, we could drop our minecarts onto the minecart booster and then it'll launch us. So that way we don't need power rails. We can just make this completely like unique in its own fashion. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. It should be pretty easy in practice because all we have to do is have all the minecarts just kind of go into this little water thing. And that way even the player can go in. And then before the minecart, what is it? Before the minecart booster, we'll have this thing. So this will open only if the player presses some kind of button. And we'll have a way to detect when all the minecarts like are gone. In this case, we'll just detect when the player leaves somehow. And that should be quite interesting. So let's see. I'll do... Yeah, so this is my little testing world. There's the iron farm from another video. I might plug it later. Maybe I'll just put it in the description. Anyways. So... let's have a look here, because now... we could just load it in normally even. I'm thinking... I could make the water stream a little shorter, but I kind of wanted room. So I'm kind of... my thoughts are kind of off there. Let's see. So what if I did this? I need something to happen here. Okay. Oh, what does that do? Okay, that doesn't necessarily help me much. Okay. I think this will work. Yeah, this is kind of the same tech I use on another world, but I won't talk about that right now because that's kind of something I wanted to keep secret for a while. Anyway, so here's what's going to happen. Our minecarts are going to roll up here. They're going to go down this water thing, and then they'll just kind of sit in this water stream. So let's see if I can kind of mimic this. For now, I'll just use power rails, even though we're not going to use any in the final product. So let's just do this. So you see how they kind of just load into the water stream, and they'll be perfectly spaced, so we could fit like 4 of them in there. Yeah, well, yeah, they'll be perfectly spaced, so they won't go on top of each other, but they'll still like load up into like a little Pez style thing. Okay, so it's a water Pez, which is redstoneless, but you know, we still need... Ooh, it looks like that's a little bit short, but that's okay. I'm gonna move this like forward a couple blocks, so I'll redesign this so it's a little bit nicer for the minecarts. Alright, fingers crossed this will work. So this is kind of maybe what we'll have in mind. So it'll go in, loads into the Pez, and it stalls because the water will actually make a delay for each minecart, so they'll actually be spaced out quite nicely. Okay, that one's going. So we're just loading them one by one in there. Hopefully I could fit the 4th one in there. And then the 5th one is our player. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Okay, 5th one. That minecart is going to be slower, so maybe I should sit in it. There we go. So once we get into the Pez, we can just hop out. And look at that, all of our minecarts just stack nicely in the Pez. Alright, now we can do the model we'll pretend like we're actually leaving. So we're gonna have to pretend there's a booster there for now. I'll add one soon, but let's just pretend for now. Right here we can have some sort of button panel, and then we can have this open maybe for a certain amount of time using a boat clock or something. I don't know. Something like that. And look at this. So see how the water spaces out the minecarts nicely? That's what we're going for. So this should allow each minecart to have enough time to load into the next Pez. Really nicely, actually. Alright, there we go. So this is what we'll build. Very easy. Let's go ahead and add the booster minecart now, because its position is quite important. We're gonna need it back here. It's literally just a loop. I think anyone could build this. So, this is actually something that gives furnace minecarts a fun use. So there we go. We'll just do that. It is kind of tricky to give it the nudge, but you can do it. Yeah, sometimes it messes up. So there we go. Got it. So we're gonna make it spin that way, and then we can just put in the rails. Alright, now let's try the booster with the actual, like, setup going here. Oh. I guess I suck at pushing minecarts now. Come on. Alright, so hopefully if everything works, this guy will just come down, pop onto there. I guess I'll just go ahead and add, like, 2, maybe? 2 we'll add one more. We'll add one more minecart. And then once it reaches this position, we'll just go ahead and give this a shot. So I'm gonna let them all rest up real quick. Man, doesn't that look satisfying? Look at that. Okay, anyways, so let's release them all at once and see if the minecart booster does its job. Let's remove this fake booster, I guess, and give it a shot. There we go. Just like I thought it would work. So once it goes down, it gets launched by the booster, and then it's out of there. Nice. Very nice. I like it. So there we have it, guys. There's our minecart booster and Pez dispenser. Completely redstoneless. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and build this on one side, and then I'll build it near the island in which we want to dock at when we get back from the desert. Oh, by the way, there is an easier way to load the furnace minecarts in. Just put them on a rail and then just nudge them on the track. There you go. Easy. And yeah, so there we have it. So this is our simple minecart booster. It's very important that you have the minecarts fall right in this corner because of how the hitboxes and stuff works. So now it should work. I mean, I technically can just ride in here now. So let me just set up a minecart for you guys. Oh man, the anticipation, right? Just waiting to go into the track here. Yeah, it's quite something else. So, yep, here we go. This should actually push us like 200 blocks. So we're gonna go pretty far here. It won't, I don't know if it'll take us all the way, but I know it travels at least 200 blocks without stopping. Sure is fast though, you gotta admit, right? Let this thing go. Wow. Isn't it impressive what one minecart booster can do for you? We're probably only gonna need another one in the middle. I gotta say, that's all we're gonna need. Yeah, let's see how we're slowing down now. But we traveled very, very far, as you can tell. Just one little booster. So I think we'll just need a secondary booster to make it all the way. Yeah, we were almost there. Awesome. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and build the booster maker kind of in the center. So I'm going to walk 150 blocks. I found 150 blocks is like a safe distance to go. So we're gonna need to make our X coordinate 4,265. Maybe. Almost there. 165. So somewhere here. And what we're going to do is just clean out some of these rails here. And then we want our minecart rail to kind of turn to the side. And then I believe, let's see, what did I do next? Now, it's kind of a mirrored pattern. It's like, it's symmetrical. So we're going to have, it's kind of symmetrical. It's hard to explain. We'll get to there. Let's just say that. Okay, I'm gonna need that side to rise up. I'm gonna need this one to continue a little bit. And then I'm gonna do this section. We're gonna make that part rise up like this. Although it's gonna have to rise up 2 blocks, it seems, if I remember. Yep, 2 blocks. This one needs to be 2 blocks, not that one. Get rid of those. I mean, that's why I love snow. It's so fast. But yeah, we're gonna need it to go 2 blocks up. I don't think this is like the right place to build it, so we'll have to move it forward. So I'm thinking we'll have to start here. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. So we'll build it like that. I'll just put a torch there for now. And this side will have to be moved over. So I'll move that over. And there we go. Okay, so I've got that set up. And now I just need a slab on this side, a slab on that side. And then we're just gonna do this. And we're gonna have the rail here curve over to this side, like that. And we're gonna need to use a lever to make sure that it's going the right direction. That's just another thing. But for now, let's go ahead and set up the actual booster. So the booster just goes here. And then I just have to get a furnace minecart or 2. I'll need 2 of them. I need to put them down, and then I need to make it spin this way. There we go. Yeah. Just like that. And so there will be enough momentum for the minecart to go up, fall down, and then get more momentum from the booster. And that'll be able to take it back that way, and then it can also finish its course, hopefully all the way to the other side. So, unfortunately I don't have a minecart to test this, but we'll get to it later. I'm just going to finish the other docking station, then we'll test the thing out. Oh, guys, I just realized something. And I'm glad I caught this before I didn't fix it, but I actually have to move this back rail on the booster over here so that it curves like this. And the reason why is because I need to have this guy go this way, whilst the input goes that way now, right? Similarly to how this goes out, so you can kind of see how it's laid out, right? Okay, so I hope that clears that up and stuff. Well, we might as well test this out together, right? All the way. So there's actually 2 boosters in there. The first one couldn't quite make it, so this will be quite fun to ride. Oh, it's rotating the wrong way. Oops. Well, that was a rookie mistake. Well, the more you know. Man, I'm weird. Okay. Don't worry, I got this. Wait. Oh my gosh, I rotated the same direction. I'm so bad. I made the same mistake twice, guys. Twice. Wow. That's actually impressive, isn't it? There we go. Now it's rotating the correct way. Alright. Well played, minecart. Well played. But now I'm going to go in there. I'm just going to spam click. There we go. Woohoo! See? Yep. This is great, though. I don't have to expend redstone. Yeah, so watch this. It just goes this way, curves in, and boom. We got an extra boost. And we're almost home. That was pretty fast. Now, I don't think I've added an... Did I add an open fence gate here yet, I wonder? If not, then I'll have to do that. Oh, we're almost there. Right. So, okay, now we're almost home. Got it. Alright. Nice, and then hopefully this will just perk into our little water pez. Yay! That is awesome. Alright, so all we have to do now is add a fence gate and then some way to toggle the fence gate so that it can switch between states. Let's see. I thought I had some open fence gates somewhere. I wonder where I might have placed them. Weird. Yeah, there they are. I knew I misplaced them. Let's make it daytime. We're almost done though. We're almost done. I know this is going to be a helpful system just because it's a pain to make multiple trips just for sand when I could just make one simple trip to fill up my chests for the time being. So there we go, we've got that. Now I'm kind of curious, how are we going to build the system that detects if we need to unload minecarts still? That's what I need to figure out next. Now, I could just string a tripwire hook, and you know what, that might be the solution, because I could just have a tripwire hook power this fence gate as long as the player's here, because his head will just reach the tripwire. But the minecarts won't. So I think we might go with that strategy. The only concern I have is... well, that's resolved already. Nope, no concerns now. Let's get that in there. Alright guys, so you can kind of see how I put the tripwire hook in here. If I step on it, it triggers that, which should allow the minecarts to go through. Now, we don't want the player to go through, so we'll make a way to prevent the player from going in. The player can go in by crouching, but yeah, we can't just necessarily walk onto our tripwire hook now. And then if I load a minecart in there, you can see that it doesn't do anything to that tripwire hook. Not until I go inside it, see? And now it opens. Oh, and yeah, you don't want to get out of your minecart or else it'll leave you. This is the nice thing though, the minecart can't travel far on its own, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, cool. So that works. We can basically do this without any redstone dust. Like, tripwire hooks don't work, they're just planks, sticks, and iron. So far we've used no redstone dust, which is great. I'll go ahead and modify the other side, and then we could do a complete test with the chest minecarts. Alright guys, the time has come. So, as you can see, we've got chest minecarts. Oh, we've got our booster, and we've got our main minecart. So once I hop in this minecart, everything's going to start moving along here. So, cross our fingers. And here we go. There goes the first one. Second one. Third one. I might have to use one activator rail so that the player can get ejected, but honestly, this is awesome. Look at that. Here we go. Perfectly spaced carts all the way. So yeah, they just go inside the booster. Very nice. Guess the other minecarts are just gone, and gone. As I could say. I mean, if we can't do... yeah, we can't do 4 carts. Oh well. We might have to just do 3. I don't know. It went out of my render distance. I'm sure if I increase my render distance, this would be no problem. But yeah, for servers, I guess that wouldn't work. Alright. Fair enough. You tried, minecart. You tried. Did I collect all of them? I guess I did. Okay. Alright guys, it looks like I'm gonna have to use less minecarts with a lower render distance, so we'll have to bump it up to 16 and do another test. Alright, we're gonna do test 2 at the larger render distance, but I think if I'm on a server, I would just take 2 minecarts with me, so... And put shulker boxes in them, of course, once I go to the end. I guess that'll make more sense in the future, but right now it's just about seeing what I can do right now. Obviously the minecarts are spaced quite a bit, so that's definitely something else. Okay, I think I was able to just see the 4th cart. Oh, look at that. They got messed up still. Oh, well that's not good. Maybe there's more to it than that, guys. Maybe there's more to it than just the distance. I'll try 2 carts. Yeah, let's try 2. Alright, I'm really hoping this works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what to do, but I'll figure something out if that is the outcome. Let's just hope it works. And I made my render distance back at 10 for this test here, so we'll see how it kind of works. Okay, I'm going down. The carts are in my render distance, so if I see the cart stall up there, then there's another issue we're facing. Okay, we're still following it. It's going... Ooh. It doesn't have enough momentum. That's it. Huh. Is that all? It just needs a little more of a boost. Alright. So that's the problem. It seems like chess minecarts are actually different from player minecarts altogether. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna have to do then. I'm gonna have to add some boosters in between each of these sections, and that should be just enough speed. Alright, I built 1 booster, and I want to just see if it actually helps before I build the secondary one that we'll need. So in total, it looks like our track is needing 4 boosters, but we'll see. I'm just gonna follow this minecart basically and see how it does. Hopefully it does what I expect it to. Okay, see? Now it worked, because it's got enough speed. Epic. 70 blocks, there's 75 blocks or so apart, so I think that helps a little bit more. Yeah. Now, I don't know about that see that distance there? That's not gonna work, I bet. So we'll definitely need a booster here, and then I think we'll be in a good place. So 150 blocks for a player and 75 blocks for a minecart, apparently. I think that makes sense. Alright, lads. We're doing it. We're doing it. With 4 minecarts, hopefully the boosters help across the way, and if so, then we've done it. But we'll see. I don't know. Will it work? Will it not work? Do I need to load more chunks? I don't know. Honestly, I know it'll work with 2 minecarts for sure, but 4? That's another challenge. I mean, look at them now. They're bounding over now. See that? I could clearly see 2 minecarts in front of me, but I don't know about the other 2. Hopefully Minecraft does calculate and store its momentum when the chunk unloads, because that would be very awesome. That means this thing would be able to work for an indefinite distance without any issues. Anyways. Yeah. Look at that. Honestly, if this works, it's gonna make my job so much easier when it comes to collecting sand. Because, and other materials, that could be my mining area. Oh, look at that. Oh, is it work? Oh, the minecart's backed up a little bit. Okay. How much? Oh yeah, it's okay. Okay. So it's not perfect. Oh, there it goes. Alright, well, you know what I think? I think it's alright. You know what, guys? I think at this point, 2 minecarts might be the most stable. I've tried 4. It didn't work before because of those. I tried it again, and now it's because there's some spacing issues. I guess the spacing isn't perfect, but it seems like the 2 from what I saw, maybe 2 minecarts is enough to do the accurate spacing. I don't know. That's my current thought, though. Let's just find out what happens. just find out. If it doesn't work, I'll just make the water areas a little bit different so that it can actually buffer the minecarts, because I can buffer minecarts no problem, but getting them to space out accurately and load in is another issue. So yeah, the system will be perfect, and that's what I'm ecstatic for. It's great. I'm very happy about it. So yeah, you see how the minecarts kind of ramp up? We'll probably just build a bigger ramp into the water, and I'll make an activator rail to get the player to jump out of his minecart before it goes into the Pez. I guess that's how we could do it. It looks like. Yeah, but look at that. Look at that. Almost. It works perfectly to minecarts. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add a buffer. And there goes that cart. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll just add a buffer so the minecarts can go up and then can wait inside a little thing here. And then it'll be good. But I think that's enough for today. Thank you for watching. If you found the concept I was trying to do interesting, then hit the like. If you feel like it, you may, well, if you feel like it, please subscribe. I'm not gonna force you to, but it's free. And of course, if you didn't like it, dislike, no problemos. I like that. Goodbye.